Welcome to No Recipe Required. I'm Dave, and tonight we're going to continue on with our NFL-inspired burger series with the Oakland Raiders. Now, for me, that's right across the bay. I'm in San Francisco, so I go over there, and one of the things I see frequently and absolutely love are the food trucks over there. They're all over the place these days. You know, all kinds of cities have all kinds of taco and food trucks, but I think Oakland is one of the origins of the food truck movement, and so their burger, the Oakland Raiders burger, is going to honor that with the taco burger. I'm going to scrap the bun. We're going to use a tortilla burrito wrap for the shell or for the bun, and we'll throw in some classic kind of taco ingredients in with our burger. I got some chorizo. We'll do some guacamole, some pico de gallo, a little bit of cheese. All turn out absolutely wonderful, I am sure. Let's go ahead and get to it. All right, so we've got our ground beef for our Oakland Raiders taco truck inspired burger. And to it, I'm going to add a little bit of chopped chorizo. Now, I'm using Spanish chorizo because I still I want to cook this burger kind of medium rare. And the Spanish chorizo is already cooked, so you don't have to cook it kind of all the way through. You, by all means, could use Mexican chorizo, which is essentially a sausage, and that works great as well. You just got to cook the burger all the way through. Once I get that kind of thoroughly mixed in with the meat, I'm just going to form regular old hamburger patty. Alright, so let's get going on our taco truck burger. We got our patty made and that chorizo is in there. So because of that sausage, or that's, well, Spanish chorizo, it's almost like salami, like I said. It's pretty powerfully flavored, so I'm going to go pretty light on the seasoning. Just maybe a touch of salt and a little bit of cracked black pepper. I'm going to sear it off on this one side over medium-high heat. And flip it over, do the same. All right, let's go ahead, flip over our Oakland Raiders taco truck inspired burger. You can see that chorizo is actually kind of frying up there. It's absolutely beautiful. All right, so once our chorizo burger, taco burger done or cooked almost all the way through, we're gonna pull it off, let it rest for just a minute, then we're gonna wrap it and cook it one more time. All right, so here I've got a burrito shell. What am I gonna call it? Burrito wrap. I'm gonna lay some cheese down. I'm using cheddar cheese, almost anything is good. I'm going to put my patty on top of that. I'm going to put some more cheese on top of that. You try not to get too crazy. I got a little bit of pico de gallo. You could use salsa as well. Just throw that on there. And then the final touch is some avocado. You could also use guacamole. And then we're just going to wrap this burger up. You might have to push a little bit on all sides. And then we got one more to go. Then I've got a pan heating up, and I'm just going to cook this one more time on that pan. There's our package. I'm going to flip it over, cook it just like that. All right, so here I've got a little flat top with a tiny bit of olive oil on it. I'm going to just kind of spread this out. Now, I've already heated it up over medium-high heat. I'm just going to lay our wrapped burger down there, just so I can cook that tortilla a little bit, get a little bit of the rawness out, and kind of soften it up. All right, so it's been about a minute or so. Let's give it a flip, and you want to see kind of that golden brown color, and just the heat and the pressure is going to seal it up for me as well. We're going to melt the cheese in there. This carries a lot of heat, so I'm just going to kill the heat, let it rest, or let it cook for another minute or so. Then we'll be ready to cook this baby up, or serve it up. All right, so here's our burger. I got both ends nicely toasted, both sides nicely toasted. Doesn't look all that much from the outside, but let's cut through it, and we should see a beautifully cooked burger. That chorizo, the pico de gallo, the cheese, the guacamole, all so wonderful. Good luck, Oakland, and I'll see you next time on No Recipe Required. All right, Raiders fans, I hope you enjoyed watching me make this taco truck burger. It was absolutely a pleasure making. It was even better eating. If you're taco fans, go ahead and check out all of my taco recipes. It's one of my favorites to cook for myself and for my family. I got a whole bunch up there, and I've linked them all right here. Check out my other burgers in the NFL series, and last but not least, don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I'm putting new videos out every single week, and I'm sure you don't want to miss any. I will see you next time on No Recipe Required.